Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for being so patient and understanding during these last couple of weeks. Been a little bit tough. If you don't know about it, see my previous videos, but thank you for everyone that reached out. It really did help. But today I thought, let's go back to doing something a little bit more fun, and I'm here with another Reddit reading. I got this one off the subreddit Am I the A-Hole? It's posted by Acceptable Crow 6778. Am I the a-hole for telling my fiancée she will have to pay expenses for my son if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom? I'm engaged to Barry Beth, and we've been talking a lot about money. Money is not an issue because we both work and make decent money. I also have an 8-year-old son named Tanner from a previous relationship, and I have full custody. Beth said she didn't want to be on the hook for Tanner's expenses like this one's tough, extracurricular activities or private school tuition. I said I totally understand and it's reasonable. She then said if and when we have kids, 99.99% chance we will have kids if we marry, then she'd want to be a stay-at-home mom. I said that would put a lot of pressure on me as the sole financial provider. I might have to get a second job, and worst of all, Tanner would be devastated that my time went from him getting 100% to now sharing it with a wife, new kids, and another job. In that arrangement, me and Tanner would have to sacrifice more than anyone. Beth tried to say it was a sacrifice for her too, but I quickly shut that down by pointing out that being a stay-at-home mom is a luxury and working 2 jobs isn't. I told her the only way it would work is if she worked part-time to ensure that Tanner could still go to private school, have his extracurricular activities, and have to keep his babysitter around so that Tanner still has a guy to take him out and do guy stuff if I can't. Unfortunately, that might mean that you don't get to shop or get your nails done as often as you like, but everyone gets something and everyone sacrifices something. She said that this was outrageous and said we can't stop negotiating after she gets what she wants. I said if the roles were reversed, then I would take it in a heartbeat because I'd gladly be a stay-at-home dad over going to work and having the sole responsibility of being the sole provider. And it ends there, but I'm assuming that's where the Am I the A-hole comes in. I'm going to say this as General Akbar so kindly put it, this is a trap. If this is how it's going to be before, at least she's telling you how she's going to be up front. At least you have the luxury of that instead of marrying her, having kids, and then she, blindly springs this on you. I think it's really sweet that you want to take care of your son, don't want anything to change in his life, but it seems that your fiance doesn't seem to understand that, when kids are involved and then you start having a family, everything is going to change. You're going to have to make sacrifices. Does she think she's going to not work, but still have the same luxuries? You're supposed to work 2 jobs then? I don't think you're the a-hole. I just think you shouldn't marry this person. I'm sorry. I mean, would you? I mean, a staying at home parent is also a job. I understand that, but it doesn't bring in any money. And if your son is already doing these, activities, going to private school, all these things, and then you're planning on bringing more children into that, you have to see if that's an expense you can actually, handle. And it seems like you can't if you're the sole provider. So my advice is I wouldn't marry this person. I know this sounds horrible, but would you? I think most of Reddit is saying the same. Not the a-hole. Excuse me, your fiance, who is on paper will be in your son's life permanently, told you up front that she doesn't want the responsibility of providing for him, but will personally change her lifestyle to dote on any biological children you will have with her, and you're fine with this? You are Tanner's only parent. What do you think will happen, even if she agrees to work part-time? Tanner's half-siblings will obviously be favored, and he will be neglected and unloved all throughout his childhood. 100% agree. Like I said, this is not somebody that I would go into a partnership with and then have children with, because it's obvious that she's going to be treating her biological children differently than the child that you already have that's already on this earth. And he didn't choose it, and it's not his fault. And I think you seem like a good dad, but this is not the right fit for you. Maybe she needs to have someone and that doesn't already have children, and then build that with that person so that there's not this, kind of hostility going on. But yeah, I feel bad for the son. And yes, I know a stay-at-home parent is a job too, but it doesn't pay the bills. It's not going to pay your bills. It is a tough job, yes. But if you want to do all these activities and get your nails done and, be pampered and do all those things, you're not going to have the money for that. And it's not fair to make the one parent that is the financial provider have to work two jobs, then I think, instead, for these like frivolous expenses. I'm sorry, I call them frivolous. They're not necessities. So I don't know. What do you guys think?